my last live show kicked me out, so hopefully that doesn't happen this time.
Like just randomly, or because it was
Like
too
none of
long?
my comments would load, and I was frozen, so then I had to like pop out and come back in, and then I couldn't see any comments still, but I was apparently live, so it was. I don't know what's wrong with StreamYard.
Well, all right. Hopefully we're good. Hello,
Oh, it says 0
everyone.
people are watching right now, so.
Oh.
Oh, we are live. Okay, there we go. StreamYard always lags, and it's so annoying. I'm always paranoid.
Yeah.
Oh. Hello, everybody. We're here to chat about Restore Me, which I had very high. I know neither of us own it. I had very
No.
high expectations, but
I did too.
We'll wait for everybody to get here. What are you currently reading right
now? So I just started Icebreaker. I think that's what it's called. Yes, Icebreaker by Hannah Grace. Because my library just got the audiobook.
Oh, because didn't it get picked up?
Yeah, it did. It got
picked it up
by Atria.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it's going back to the Colleen Hoover days.
Yeah.
When Atria picked up everyone.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
Because
so Atria, it's cute.
Yeah. I didn't like that one, but hopefully you like it better. Hello. Hello, everybody. I'm reading Reckless.
Oh, I just finished that one today because I thought it was we were doing back-to-back shows. That's why. But yeah, but I finished it this morning.
Oh, okay.
Adorable.
You like it? Okay,
yeah.
It's so good so far. Oh my gosh. I got to the part where he's gonna dance with her and she's like, "Are you sure?" He's like, "I'll catch you if you fall."
Yes. The way he dances with her is perfect because he pretty much just carries her.
Oh my gosh. I love him. I love it so much. Hi, everybody. Let us know what you're reading as you get on. Hello, hello. I'm very excited to talk about this book.
Yes. I definitely needed to talk to somebody about it.
Yes, because at the end of the year, it was on like everybody's best of the year list.
Yeah, it was. Which is interesting now that we've read it.
Yes. To answer this, ours is tomorrow at 8, I think. 8 p.m. EST. And Lacey will be joining. And Teresa will be joining from Reed's Romance on Samantha's channel. Hello, hello. Oh, I am reading this. Devin Perry.
That's her road trip series or whatever it's called, right?
I don't know. I don't know who this author is.
Oh, I meant Quarter Mile.
Oh, yes, it is. Yes. So many good things. What did you rate Restore Me?
I'm still not entirely sure. I'm like 3, maybe 3.5. It could have been really good, but it was so long. It kept going on and on and on. Did you listen to the audiobook or ebook? Or did you read the ebook?
So Tori has tried to read the audio and DNF'd it. So she said the audio narrator was really bad. It's like sounded like Alexa reading to you. So like no emotions. I don't know what you did. So I went with the ebook.
It wasn't that bad.
Okay.
But the audiobook was 18 hours.
No,
18 and a half hours. It felt never ending.
It felt never ending while I was reading it physically, though. So
yes. I didn't realize it was that long. We really need to check our page counts.
Okay, but next month is shorter, not short.
It's regular length.
Reasonable.
Except the sequel is going to come out soon-ish, and that's going to be giant.
If it is what the author said it is. But we'll see. Yes. So, like you, oh yeah, Tori like saved us all from listening. But like you said, it had so much potential, and I feel like I don't know how many books this author's written. I have to look because apparently there's multiple books after this. I don't know if they're
Yeah,
already out about.
the best friend, like that
Yeah,
couple, they have
yeah.
2 books.
I've never heard of this author before, so I don't know like where people discovered her because she's apparently got all these books now, but um it needed an editor, like a content editor. Like there was so much steam and I was like, there again,
Yes.
like we just had like 4 scenes in a row. Like
Yeah.
again? Oh, this was her debut?
Oh, I'm looking at her Goodreads page. Let me see what. Yeah, she only. Wait, she has a book called Again that might. March 12th was Again. And then, yeah, this one was her debut. It came out January 2022. Restore Me.
How many books does she have?
Now she has 4. The 3 in this series and then a standalone.
So I know Again is a novella,
Okay.
which I really wanted to read still. Wow. I
Yeah,
will not lie.
I think novella would be a lot better.
Yeah. This was. Okay. Right. And it's like I'm fine with Steam, but like it has to serve a purpose. And in this one, I'm just like, we don't need all of this.
Yeah. I kind of tuned out every time they started doing it again.
Yeah. But I know so many people are like, this is their favorite book of the year. So I also, okay. So I know Crystal was one of the first people I saw talking about this, but I don't know when she read it. I took this out in like June of last year. So someone was talking about it then.
Was it Caitlin? I know Caitlin liked this one, right?
I don't remember. I don't remember who was talking about it. She might have. Yeah. It could have been like easily 150 pages shorter.
Yes.
Yeah.
Especially when when you get to the ending and it just wraps up so quickly, you know?
Yes. Yes. And like the 8% that was the end, it all of a sudden was like, okay, here's everything. You're going to ignore him, but now he's going to come back. And like, yeah.
Yeah, it
I
was
agree.
so
Like,
dragged out, like the entire book. And then
yeah.
all of a sudden it's like, okay, we're done.
Yes. Yes. So I agree. Like, the setup was really great. And I felt the emotions there, but it just got too bogged down in the middle for me, especially because I think like I mean, I love it when it's like you're in love with your best friend's significant other. Like I love that trope. And you really felt that for him. But we saw the scene in the beginning where he was like, we met in college, like before she met Eric. But then we didn't even visit that literally until 90%. And I was like,
Yeah.
I would have liked that to happen a lot earlier and not wrap up
Yeah.
so quickly.
Or maybe if there was a little bit more mystery with that beginning scene, if it was pushed back a little bit further. So we
Yeah.
didn't, already know everything that was going to happen. So you wouldn't get frustrated, like just waiting for the truth to come out.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
real
did
is
hear
just another level.
I did hear that real like her writing was compared to Kennedy Ryan's. And so that also like gave me high expectations going into this one with that emotion. We have a lot of 4-star reads.
Yeah. I mean, I'm glad people like it,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm wondering how long the other 2 books are, though. Because I am curious about that couple.
Yeah. Well, yeah, especially because like the author like did it in a way that you're like, oh, you're setting this up for the couple, hopefully. Because then it's annoying when they do set up a couple and then they never do anything with them, and you're like, but I wanted to know what
I know.
happened.
Okay. Well, it's gonna be another 434 pages.
Mm. That's not as, wasn't this one 500?
It was almost 500, yeah.
Yeah. I would have liked like more flashbacks, like seeing the aftermath of like we didn't even get to see him meet her for the first time. We just got to see, right? Or did we, was that, we got a scene where like she was over in their room and he was super mean to her. Was that the first time they met?
No, the beginning, not the prequel, but the
Prologue?
prologue part. Yeah, that was the first time meeting. And
Okay.
it was in his point of view.
Okay. Maybe I don't remember that. I remember the scene where she was like, "Oh, we were over at his room and we didn't expect him to come back," and she thought it was
Yeah, that was the scene that she thought it was the first time they met. But
well, yeah.
because
Like I wanted a scene where he saw her and was like, "It's you," and then Eric be like, "Oh, this is my girlfriend," and him be like, "What?" Like, did we even get that?
I don't think so, because they didn't like actually meet in person again until that moment in the room.
Right.
But I think he already knew that they were together because Eric had probably shown him pictures of them together or something
But
like
like
that.
that would have been such a good scene to see from his perspective.
Mhm.
And like realizing like, no, that's my girl. Like, but we didn't. I
I
would have
know.
loved to see that.
And I
Like,
think there's also a flashback where he almost talked to her, told her the truth on their wedding day, right? And
yes.
it was such a short
Yes.
part. I don't think it was a full out scene, and I would have loved seeing that,
Yes. Having more flashbacks, I think, would have made it a lot more emotional and strong. Yeah, no, I remember this. I remember when they met. I was talking about like when she thought they met, which was this scene, which was just like we only had just like a handful of scenes from the past. Mm. I
Yeah,
mean,
that's true.
I do like it though when he said like I hated you because I couldn't like love you, and like I like that trope, and I liked him admitting that to her.
Yeah, I guess. I thought it was still kind of a dumb excuse. Like, why did you treat her so badly,
Okay,
like,
but
right
like,
from the
have you
beginning?
seen Love Actually?
Probably.
Okay, I'm sorry, you don't watch movies. So the one, it's the Keira Knightley storyline where she gets married and the groom's best friend is always very like cold and standoffish to her. He's really like absolutely in love with her. And so she asked afterwards, she's like, "Do you have like any videos from the wedding? Because you were recording the whole time." And she's like, "Mine all got like corrupt, like I can't watch it." And he's
Oh,
like,
it's just of her.
yeah, literally, and, like, he's like, "Oh, I know, I think I threw it away," and she's like, "What?" And then she's like, "Oh, it's right here," and it's literally, like, close-ups of her the entire time. That's what this reminded me of. But he's not, like, mean, he's just like, "Well, I don't want anything to do with you," but it's because he's pining the whole time.
No, he was mean. He was rude.
That's true, in this one. Um, I did really like, though, his past and how he, like, really struggled with not being like his dad and how that really came about because he, like, beat that guy up for trying to touch her, which I also, like, love the hero who's like, "Don't touch her." So I really like that about him. But I felt really bad because he, like, got aggressive, and that's something he really didn't wanna do, so
Mhm. Yeah, they both had some parent issues, him with his dad and her with her mom. Oh my god, that mom.
I mean, I have to, like, remember people like, there are parents out there who are actually that horrible. She's like, "You cried too much at your husband's funeral."
Yeah, I know.
Like, "You're being dramatic." What? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I wish her mom got a little bit more comeuppance or,
Yeah.
something.
Nothing happened, right? I don't think she had
No.
any. No.
No, I was actually hoping that, she would tell her mom that she would never get to meet her grandchildren because of how awful she is and how awful she probably would be to the grandchildren, but she didn't really do anything.
No. Oh, but I love this story so much. I mean, mean, we did get a lot of that added because we had Mal and like that whole storyline. I did love how Mal was like, "Oh, you guys are together? Okay." Like that was nice. She didn't like flip
Mhm.
out or anything like a lot of like books do when they wait that long to tell them.
Yeah.
Yeah. It definitely rushed a lot.
Mhm.
But oh my gosh, the ring didn't it like fit perfectly with her other one? So I was like,
Yeah.
it's cute.
Yeah,
And like
that
I
was
did
cute.
like how she never like thought of Eric in that not Eric. She never thought of the hero in that way. Like she still was like fully completely in love with her husband while she was with her husband and didn't like see the other guy that way until after.
Yeah, that's true.
So you never felt like she was like dishonoring her husband's memory.
Mhm.
Yes.
I did like the scene where I guess they were going on a date and he just bought out the rooftop, I think. Yeah, that was great.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, like, I feel like the author was trying to build up, like, the suspense not, like, suspense, but, like, the desire for them to get together. So it took a while. I mean, this is true. Yes. Yes. The Dom part with Mal. I don't know what this is.
Me either.
The ring scene was the sweetest, but I will admit at this part, I was just more so skimming to get to the end
Yeah.
because it just kept on going.
Yeah, like I originally started the audiobook like 2.8 because the narrators talk pretty fast. But by halfway, I was like, I can't, it's going too slow. I need to speed this up. So I had
Mhm.
to do all the way to 3. Unfortunately, 3 is the max for Libby, so I couldn't go higher.
It is nice it was on Libby. I wonder if she does, audiobooks for any of her other books.
She might. This one came just in time. It came in, I think, a week ago. My
Mm.
hold.
Yeah. Where did I skipped what I wanted to say? Where is it? Oh, in the tattoo scene, his tattoo.
Oh, the date, right?
The date that she started dating Eric, was that it?
I don't remember. Was it the date that they met?
Or was the date okay, because but he said it was like the date that like his world was ripped apart. And she's like,
Oh,
"What woman would do this to you?"
right. Right.
Would. Oh, and the mom was the one who took the note.
Yes.
It was just so
I mean,
annoying.
I'm not surprised, but again, I wish something could have happened to the
Yeah.
mom for derailing all of this. I am curious though, like what would have happened if she did get the note, if the mom didn't take the note, you know? Would she have had to choose between them? Or because
Yeah.
she met Eric that day, right? The day she woke up.
The next day, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Then it would just be a love triangle.
Yeah.
I agree. I wonder if she had an editor for this because there was a lot of depth though too because of also like what she revealed about the night Eric died and how like they were trying for a baby and she lost one and then she said she didn't want to try again and then he got mad and left and like there was a lot to this book, but for some reason they only focused on the sex. And that was it. Like so like it could have been really really good because the
Yeah.
emotion was there for a lot of things.
Yeah, like at least the first few
What is
scenes
it?
for this team, they were great.
Yes.
But at some point, it's just too much. You know, we don't need it anymore.
Yes. And I liked did she call it, like, her skin hunger or something?
Oh,
And
yes.
she said that, like, in her mind, and she said it out loud, and he's like, "What is this?"
Let me help you with this.
Whoa. Yeah. But I did oh, yeah. Okay, 'cause
Oh,
everyone calls him Nick, right?
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's interesting, though, then, that the next couple gets 3 books.
Wait, what? Oh, no. I thought it was only 2.
'Cause didn't they have a past?
Yeah, they were together, I think.
Were they dating though? I don't remember. And now he was like back in town wanting to talk to
Yeah,
her.
they definitely were sleeping together before, but then he broke it off.
Yeah. I did like though the first time they spent the night together and Mal just like let herself in. And what Dom was over and they had to like make up a lie real quick. And she like nobody thought at all that they would ever get together because of how much they hated each other. I really
Mhm.
that was funny.
So it looks like book 3 is only 234 pages. Weird. Oh, yeah.
Okay. This is the tattoo he had. I didn't remember which date it was because he said it was the date that like he was betrayed. Like that's how he explained it to her. So that's why I thought
Yeah.
it was something to do with her because she's like, oh, I know his mom died during that month. She's like, but not that early. So yeah, I think so too. But like they never like a lot of times for books where like the husband or like the spouse dies, they're so caught up on like, oh, I'm betraying them, like can't get over it. But she never did that. She never thought of like betraying her husband. She was more so like, oh, everyone who's alive is gonna be mad at me for doing
Oh,
this.
that's true. How long was it since
Isn't
Eric
it 4
died, though?
years?
Yeah, so I feel like that's a reasonable amount of time to be like, I can move on with no guilt.
Yeah. Hmm. Oh wow, you read it a year ago? Hmm. I mean, yeah, I can see this.
Did Dom talk that much about Eric or think that much about him?
Not that I
Right?
remember.
He was just all about her.
You're right. I mean, like they were supposed to be like best friends.
Hmm.
So he didn't really talk about him that much. I don't know, like neither of them like in the present. Maybe it's because it was 4 years later, but neither of them were really like truly grieving him. It was just like, oh yeah, he's gone.
Yeah.
But maybe they had already had time to. I mean, it had been 4 years, but oh really? Like they call it skin hunger? That's funny. um, what is piecemealing?
I don't know.
I haven't heard of that.
I just can't believe there are going to be 3 books. Like, do they really need 3 books?
I mean, I'd rather have 3 shorter ones than such the long one, I think, with how this one went. But I definitely agree with this though, because a lot of books rely on that too much, and then there's that big blow up, and then people get mad, and I'm like, okay, I expected this. So what is Solana?
I think it's just typo.
Oh, okay. He was obsessed with the heroine. He was obsessed with her.
Hmm.
Yeah. I ended up giving it 3.
Yeah. It's like 3 to 3.5. Like that half is just for the potential and how I really like the beginning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because like the first half was like 4.5 stars, and I was like, oh, this is like really, really good. But then it just like I want to say for like 30% after the halfway mark, it was just them sleeping together. Another one.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I can see how the emotion is similar to like Kennedy Ryan books, because that's the comparison I had heard. So
Hmm.
with what they were both dealing with.
I think Kennedy Ryan talked about this book too.
Oh, did
Uh,
she?
yeah, I think during one of her tour virtual lives, she talked about this book and recommended it a lot.
Mm. But I mean, I am very intrigued to see what else the author writes, because if this is her first book, there's just room for growth and learning. So
Yes.
potential, like this set, is there. Potential is there.
Mm-hmm.
The tropes are so good. I think that the novella, again, is a marriage in trouble. I think.
It says a marriage redemption novella.
Which is exciting because I need more of those after reading Before I Let Go. So
I like that most of these are second chance romances.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Caitlin said she really liked it. Caitlin, when did you read this book? Were you the one reading it last year, a while ago? I also really love her covers. They're really pretty. Like even the novella one is super pretty.
There's a discreet cover for this though. Like when you click on the paperback for the Amazon listing, it goes straight to the discreet cover, which is a little weird. I don't know if she took the original one down.
Okay. So I don't know if you saw my stories today, but I was trying to find Helena Hunting with, have you read Little Lies? Is it Helena or Helena? I don't remember how to say her name.
Helena.
It is Helena. Okay. So for Helena Hunting with Little Lies, I wanted the original paperback. And whenever I clicked on it, it only showed the discreet one, which is like more like cutesy, like bright pink, and the other one was bright purple. I don't want that. So you can click on see all formats and it'll show
I know.
You.
Yes.
I've done
that. It doesn't show up.
Okay. But I didn't know that. I always do that for historicals, like to find the editions, but I didn't know that's how authors listed the alternate covers too.
Oh, it didn't show up on my phone. It's showing up on my computer now.
It doesn't work on the app. It only works on a desktop. Yeah.
That's weird. Because there is still the show all formats on the... I don't use the app. I use the browser, and it didn't show up for me.
Oh, I just... so I was like asking people how to find it on Instagram. They said it only works on your desktop. But Amazon's bizarre that way too. Like you can't get ebooks.
Oh, you can't buy them anymore. Yeah.
The app, which is
and then I think you can't borrow Kindle Unlimited ebooks anymore either. I think people have been talking about that.
I mean, I always have Amazon open on a browser on my phone to do any ebook stuff, which is, come on, Amazon. Like, really? Okay. Oh, well, this is good to know before reading that. I had it downloaded from KU. Interesting. Okay. Maybe because it is shorter and she has to
yes.
point quicker.
Probably.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, so did you like Little Lies? Is that why you want it? Or did you want to read it?
I loved it.
Interesting. I wasn't a huge fan.
The like soulmates trope is my favorite. So they were super into each other in the beginning. And yeah. And I listened
to one like when they were kids, right?
Yeah, when she got kidnapped as a child, and then like, he was the only one who could help her through all of her like anxiety and panic attacks, and then they were separated.
Yeah. The second one is the professor student one with the older heroine.
Yes. And then the next one is going to be the bearded ice skater.
Oh,
I think he's the cousin or something. I don't know. I'm really excited.
Wasn't it BJ? Like he had a unfortunate. Yeah.
Yeah. She's not doing pre-orders for Book Bonanza, so I was gonna get it on Amazon to bring.
Oh, Helena?
Yeah. She just said, because I was checking out her website, and she said, like, in case anything happens, and like since she's in Canada, it's super expensive to do, and if like she has to pull out for some reason, she just doesn't want to like deal with anything.
That's true. Yeah, I met Helena. Not met, but I saw her at a Polycon, and then afterwards, she messaged me on Instagram, being like, "Oh my god, I didn't realize you were that Lacey."
Yeah, I remember reading Pucked when we first went to a Polycon and meeting her there. So it just like feels like a different time when we went to a Polycon before COVID, like when the community wasn't as big, and you're like, yeah, I met Kennedy Ryan in like 2018.
I met Mariana in 2017.
Yeah, and you're just like, wow, that was like a really long time ago.
Yeah, it was. I was still in college. Like,
yeah, she used so many times. I think I've met her 2 or 3 times, Mariana.
Mm-hmm. She used to do a lot more.
She cancels a lot now.
She canceled Book Bonanza.
Yeah, I know. I mean, at least she canceled now. Like, or it was like 2 months ago she canceled. But oh, the second book doesn't have an alternate?
I feel like there might eventually be one.
Yeah, it's really annoying. Yep.
Yeah, the series, the Little Lies series, is a lot more angsty than Pucked.
So I didn't know. Is that the 3 generations now?
I thought it was just 2.
So the Little Lie. Oh, maybe it's both. Is it because Kodiak is the parents are in A Lie for a Lie?
Yeah, like those 2 series are one generation. Like they're friends.
Kids. Okay, that makes sense. Because I went back and read A Lie for a Lie, and I was like, this is just like cute, but like, give me the angst of Little Lies.
Oh, no, the A Lie for a Lie is kind of the perfect in between for Pucked and Little Lies.
Yes, I do agree on that because Pucked was.
I couldn't even finish Pucked. I DNF'd that book. The other books in the series are a lot better.
Is it book 3 everybody loves?
I think so. I think that's Lance. That one is the angstiest one.
Okay. I only ever read Pucked. I never continued on because I was like, this is something else. So Mile High is very good. Did you read Mile High yet? Are you going to?
Who is this by?
Liz Tomford.
I don't know. Let me see. I thought you were talking about R.K. Lily. Like, wow, we're going all the way back to those days.
I will say this is probably one of the best things about the fire is you don't have to worry about any of that. You just
about the what?
The Kindle Fire.
Oh, that's true.
Download stuff right through it.
Oh, this cover. A hockey romance. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Hockey seems to be making a comeback.
Mm-hmm. There's so many I'm excited for. Yeah, I know Victoria. What live show were we talking about in Reading Sprints last week? This comes up in like every live show now talking about this series, but people love hockey romances right now. Book 2 sounds really good,
we're literally just going back to the 2015, 2014 days. Yeah.
It's just wild to me, like thinking about what was popular in like 2013, that like off campus would make a resurgence and be like even more popular than it was when we were reading it as they were coming out.
Yeah.
And it's so funny. And like Colleen's books.
Yeah, it's just a complete circle, you know?
Yeah, like what we were all hyping back in 2013.
Yeah.
Yep. What do you think of the casting choice for It Ends With Us?
Oh, honestly, I was just really excited that it was Blake Lively, because I love her.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm not mad about it. I love Justin. When he was in Jane the Virgin, he was great there. I know a lot of people think it's not a right fit just based on the physical looks, but I was like, I don't really care about that.
No. Do you mean like I know a lot of people are mad because Lily's a redhead?
Yeah, and she's younger in the books too.
How often do actors actually play their age?
Right. Yeah, but people got upset about it.
Huh. Interesting. People did say though that they wanted Theo James to play Ryle, and I think that would have actually been really good. But I think Justin can do with the job. Like, it's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, he could have played either Ryle or Atlas. I
don't want to know who they're going to do for Atlas. Someone said Alex Pettyfer, and I was like, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Alex.
No.
Is he still acting? Wait.
He was in Magic Mike.
I know, but that was a long time ago.
It was a long time ago.
MC. There's a lot.
This is dark, but I do love this.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Gianna. She did? Did you see Gianna's email today?
The signed paperbacks.
Yeah, but she said she's hopefully soon getting her Facebook back. I was like, it's been a year, but if you see a light at the end of the tunnel.
But she's been saying that same thing over and over, though.
Oh, that's true. But said it again.
But the thing is, she has those automated posts that are still going on.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, Hades Haim is. I've only read the first 3, and 3 was my favorite. It's very
Number
dark.
2 is my favorite.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Number 3, I had such high expectations for it because that couple was
Maddie, yeah.
Yeah, but it just wasn't quite as good as I was hoping. I mean, I still really liked it, but it definitely wasn't my favorite.
I do really love book 1 though. Like that was a really strong start.
Mm-hmm.
It's so good.
Have you ever read Joanna Wild?
Me?
Yes, or anybody.
Yeah. Reaper's Property?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Wasn't that like the OG motorcycle romance?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I met her.
Oh, really?
In like 2019? Yeah.
Is she Australian?
I don't know. Is she Australian?
I thought she was. I don't know why.
If she was, I don't remember. I mean, it was a while ago because I remember bringing that book to get it signed because I bought it. We have another book too as a favorite. I also, who else does good? Well, Devney Perry is very motorcycle light in her, what is it called?
Oh.
King is the first one.
She changed the series name.
Yeah.
I don't remember what the new one is called.
It's not Calamity, Montana, but I feel like it's the name of the town, isn't it?
Oh, I didn't realize it was set in the same town.
Not as Calamity, Montana. I was saying it's like the town's name as the series title.
Oh.
Right? Clifton Forge.
Oh, yes.
It's the town's name. Yes. And that's good. It's just like, it's very found family, which you get in motorcycle romances, and it's a disbanded motorcycle club. Thank you. Yeah.
I only read the first book, but the weird thing was that I really wanted that parents' romance, even though it ended tragically. Like the angst that could have happened from those parents.
But no. I didn't know Joanna Wild hasn't had a release.
Yeah, she hasn't written a book since that series finished, I guess. But I did really like that series. What is it called?
Didn't it get picked up?
By Berkeley, yeah. It's the Reaper's MC series. That one's for some like darker, gritty biker stuff.
Yeah. And I feel like it does the, like some people like leave out the like pronouns and stuff for the heroes. They just like, I don't know how to
the Kristen Ashley thing. Yes.
And it really throws me when I get to one. I'm like, this is not doing what you think it's doing.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
It's so annoying. And it
is so
in motorcycle romances.
Yes.
Oh, I think her series did that because I was like, oh.
Probably. I mean, I'm pretty sure Gianna's series does it too.
Does it? I don't remember. Okay. Some of them might.
It just comes with the genre, with the trope.
Yeah. Oh, but I was gonna say, I'll get to this in a second, but did you see Jay Daniels is coming out with a book?
Yes. I added it in my like 100 upcoming releases video.
Yeah. It's exciting.
Yeah, she's finally coming back. And it's gonna be MM.
Yeah. It's soon, right?
Yeah, I think in a week or a couple days, actually. Yeah. And it's the second generation.
Yeah. She was so big, like
back in the day, yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I remember, what series did I like? Where I Belong and
Sweet Alabama? Or was that a different one? Oh, Alabama Summer.
That might be it. I don't remember. I read a couple and I was like, oh, these are so good.
Because she has another Sweet Something series.
Oh, and then she has the ones that Berkeley, was it Berkeley that came out with them? It was like Bright.
It
Oh,
was Forever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I loved her books.
Yeah. Didn't though she had a baby, right? And then stopped writing for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you read any Katarina Mora?
Yes, we talked about it. Like our first books of the year were.
Oh, it was Until You, right? Did you read Until You?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. I've not read The Wrong Bride yet.
That one I think is her most popular and the one that I want to get to, but I'll try to read in order.
I am halfway through Bittersweet Memories and it's really good. It's Amnesia.
Ooh.
Yeah. And it's so good. Hello.
Yeah, that'll happen.
So hard when you go into Tilly first in anything.
Yeah. Tilly like balls to the wall. She does not hold back.
Yeah. Have you read her doesn't she, oh no, I'm thinking of Emma Scott. Tilly Cole doesn't have any fantasy, does she? Like paranormal?
I don't think so.
It's
She has
Emma
that super weird one.
A super weird one.
Where the guy was into dead bodies or something.
What?
I think we read it for a book club.
He was in a dead body. Raphael?
Yeah. Wasn't he?
I honestly blocked that like whole book from my memory. I can't even tell you what it was about. I forgot they were like abused by priests, and that's all I remember.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, no. But Emma Scott has like angel romances out.
Yes, I think I have one of her paperbacks.
She just came out with the second one.
Oh.
So I wanted to pick those up. Yeah. Oh, The Wrong Bride. Yeah. That's like one of my favorite tropes. So.
And I heard there's good groveling in it, so I will get to it.
Okay. Katarina Mora, yeah. This was dark.
Oh, I haven't read this one.
Oh gosh, it's a lot of like about their trauma as children on page is what like is making them how they are. And I'm like, I don't need to read this. He has a lot of trauma on page.
There's always on page trauma.
I don't need to read it. Yeah. It's exciting that she's writing again. I'm so sad though. Lucy's Score is going to be in Cincinnati like 2 days after I get back from being out of town on a Wednesday night. And I'm like, I cannot drive 2 hours on a work night, spend an hour there and drive 2 hours back and then work 2 more days.
Dang.
To California?
No, she's not doing anything on the West Coast, which really sucks. Yeah.
Who is Yolande?
Is this Yolanda Olson?
Did they talk about her before above?
I don't know, but I'm guessing because she's a dark romance author.
Okay. Yeah.
I feel like Hades is on the lower end for her books.
Yeah. I don't know. Book 3 though was pretty dark.
Oh.
Out of them. Yeah. I mean, you can.
Yeah. I mean, if you handled Hades Hangman okay, you'll probably be fine.
Yeah. Yeah, I've never heard of this author before. Do you have any other ones like Restore Me where you're like, because we read that it wasn't Naima Simone who wrote one where it's the dead significant other and you fall for someone close to them, because that was the brother, right?
Yeah.
Almost so good.
Yes, I really like that one.
But I really like that trope. Or even just like current fiancés, siblings like still beating was. That was really good.
Mm-hmm.
I know that's what The Wrong Bride is by Katarina Mora.
Let's
Oh, there's a
see.
plot twist. I haven't heard of this before. Oh, what was this one about? By Julie
Before
Ann?
Us?
I feel like I saw, was this the one that Cheyenne was talking about? Because this one comes out soon, I think, or it just came out.
Oh, it's coming out this week.
Literally everybody has a book coming out this week. Everybody. Because Lauren,
Yeah.
have you read Lauren Astor's yet?
Yeah, I just finished it yesterday.
Did you like it?
Yeah, I liked it. I think
Okay.
book 2 is still my favorite though.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Why? What's your favorite?
I liked book 1 better than book 2. So I haven't read book 3 yet. I do have the E-arc I need to start soon.
Yeah, I had some issues with it still, the third book. Like I don't know if I can even say it, but the whole alcoholism was not talked about, or not talked about, but not done enough about. It was saved until way towards the end.
So I got an arc through Valentine, and their email said, like, you can't even list the tropes in your review.
Yeah, the publisher is the same too.
Interesting. Is the trope a spoiler?
I don't think well, not the one that you probably would already know if you've read the first 2 books. Like that one is pretty obvious, but there is an extra big trope for the third book. Yeah.
Okay, interesting. Because I read that, I was like, oh, but like it's already also been out in some Barnes and Noble for like 2 weeks, and I'm like, people could spoil it if they want to.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm surprised they haven't.
So early.
I know. I bet they got in trouble because that is way too early.
Right. That was so early. It does come out next week. So like Devney's new book comes out next week. Catherine's does. We have Lauren Astor's.
The Julie Ann
does. Helena Hunt. No, hers just came out, didn't it? Or does it come out next week? Helena had a new one coming out.
I didn't even know she had a new one.
Yeah, that one was either this week or next week. I'm planning on, I don't know if you're trying to get any of the, is it Shonora Williams Fantasy? She was already in Fantasy. She also canceled on all of her signings this year, which is really sad.
Shonora Williams?
Yeah, she was supposed to come to Book Bonanza.
Oh. Okay, it's definitely not as mind-blowing as people are saying it is. Like, it's good, you know? Like, it's fun, cute. It's really adorable, but it's not like, oh my god, this is amazing.
I mean, but that's what people hype the first 2 too, so.
Right.
She's a very, very hyped author.
Yeah.
Now I don't remember what I was asking before.
Her tour?
No, I knew that, but right before I was talking about Shonora.
I'm looking at the new releases. Oh, the publisher one from Helena Hunting. Yes.
Yes.
I
just had too many arcs because everything was coming out now, and I never get arcs. But like,
I know. There's the Pepper Winters fantasy book is coming out this week,
but it's like 1,000 pages.
Yeah, I'm a little more forgiving with long books if it's fantasy because at least
too.
Yeah, so I'm really curious about that. But the thing is, her books are always her series are always so long. So I don't know when this series is gonna finish. If I should wait.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. She had a new one coming out. Oh yeah, and you said Jay Daniels had a new one coming out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's Paranormal. Okay. I'm excited for Powerless too. Jennifer's are already out now. She pushed up the release date. So book 2 was supposed to come out this week, but it came out last week. Yeah, we're doing the Pepper Winters for my Patreon book club in April because Jennifer Hartman wanted to read it, and I'm having her as my guest. So for my Patreon pick, she's like, "Oh, I've never read a fantasy before, and I love Pepper." I was like, "We're gonna go in with a dark 1,000-page fantasy as your yeah, fun
Just
conversation."
Diving into the deep end. Why not?
Yeah. But yeah, we have she had their duet. Oh yeah, and Hail Mary's coming out. I never read book 3 by Candy. I have to read that one.
I still haven't tried that series.
Oh really? Because Blindside like blew up.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah. This is cute.
How old is your son? I hope he's young.
Okay, that's true though. Yep, she released a duet. And I liked the first book a lot better than the second one.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Which is the consensus of people I've talked to.
Oh, he's 4. Thank you, Heather's son.
Okay. That's super cute.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I liked, and I feel like Blindside by Candy is another one where people just like got like overly hyped and obsessed with it. So when I read it, I was like, okay, it's good. Like same with Icebreaker. For some reason, I don't know if it's just the nature of TikTok, but like it's what I see over there, and people like, this is the most amazing thing ever, and I'm like, is it? I mean, like it's fine.
Yeah. Like the Dreamland series. That is huge. Have you seen my posts for it? It has like 20 something.
So whenever you post like hype book talk books, they blow up. So like the Lucy Score one you just posted too did so well. And I was just like, oh my gosh, these are the hyped. Yeah.
It's
but
crazy.
I also think it's also you have the paperback arc for Final Offer, which I don't know if they sent out a lot of those because I didn't see a lot of people with that. And I don't see a lot of people Lucy Score's new book either, and you have it too. So,
well, it's probably because I'm gonna do a Q&A with her.
Oh, that's exciting. Oh yeah, the conflict of fair catch annoyed me a little bit too. Oh, I've heard this one is really good. I forget what trope it was.
It's a new series, right?
Is it? I thought it was the last one in her Adair series. It might be a new one. It has a similar cover, so
yeah, it's like a spin-off.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm excited for the red herring. I really like the Nat and Ace's first book.
I haven't read that one yet. Is it what Lady Goldian? Goldian, okay. I just have to read that one.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes. I much more trust Bookstagram and BookTube over Book Talk. Yeah.
Really?
Well, like also I've seen people talk about like she was like, I'm going to the Olympics. And I'm like, if you're going to the Olympics, you're not going to be on a college team. Like you're going to be
like a private thing, right?
Training 24/7 and like studying in your spare time. It was just like, I don't know. And it was on the West Coast. And do they even like do hockey in California? Someone was talking about like how hockey's not big in colleges in California.
I guess that's true. We don't ever really do hockey stuff.
Yeah. I go and check Goodreads and then see and what it actually is.
Yeah.
Well, but like hockey romances are researching on TikTok too, though. So yes, Catherine's book comes out on Tuesday. And have you read that one yet?
No, I still need to listen to the audio. I love that she has such good audios.
Zachary Weber. I wanted to reread it on audio. He also, I think he did Tattered Stars too, because I was going to re-listen to that. I'm pretty sure he did. I didn't know. Did Zachary Weber do some of the 50 Shades books?
Yeah, he's the narrator for Christian.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Like, to me, he's like, I guess he does have multiple names he reads under, but I'm like, he's like indie, not like big 50 Shades.
Right.
Like, oh my gosh. Welcome to the better side of the book. Oh, Zoe, I didn't know that. Oh, fun. Yes. Really? I didn't know this. The series is really good, though. And I think the best ones are the end ones, too, in that series. Oh, this was true. It got very, like, mustache twirly, overrated villain
Yeah.
at the end.
That's true. But the romance was great. I still love the romance.
It was. I really like that book. I do agree with this, like finding things not everyone's talking about and hyping.
Yeah, I was just compiling like some underrated books for my next video. So I was trying to find books that had less than 2,000 ratings. More so less than 1,000. Yeah.
Oh. I don't even remember the last time I was on Twitter for things.
I logged out of Twitter, the Twitter app, and that was the best decision of my life.
Yeah. Yeah. And TikTok is so negative a lot of the time. So I just try to stay away too from that stuff. I mean, post and then watch stuff that's not really bookish on there. Like the whole are you on TikTok?
No.
Did you hear about the mascara controversy on TikTok?
No.
Oh my gosh. So the beauty community, there's someone, Michaela, she was the one who got in trouble a few months ago for saying like, you try being an influencer, it's so hard, nobody would last doing this, and people are like, excuse me. Okay. And so she recently did a review of mascara, and it was a paid part, like a sponsored post, but she just wrote like L'Oreal partner and put it underneath the text of the caption on TikTok. So you couldn't even see that. And she just said like partner, and you're like, okay, does that mean like they sent it to you? Are you being paid? Like she wasn't transparent about it. And then it looks like she had falsies on underneath the mascara and was like, look, it looks like I'm wearing falsies, but I'm not. It's just amazing mascara. And it like, you can see like the line between the false lashes and her real lashes. So people are, yeah, they're in outrage. And that's all that's showing my TikTok right now. Cause like, and then did you ever watch beauty YouTubers or no?
Yeah, I did.
Do you know Kathleen Lights?
No, I don't.
Okay. Well, she's like an OG like beauty YouTuber, and she never stays in drama or anything. And she called her out in her story. She's like, guys, those are like obviously like wispies she's wearing under that mascara. Like, what is going on? And people are like, Kathleen's calling her out. Oh my God. It is all over. And it's like reminiscent of the beauty community of 2016, because that was a wild time too. But that's what's showing up on my TikTok right now. So Lacey wanted to read this book for next month.
And Jess said no, so we're not going to.
I want to wait for reviews because I have not read a Rena Kent book that I like.
That's true. I haven't given her anything more than like 3.5 stars.
Yeah.
But I wanted to read this one because it's a Mulan retelling.
I know, but there were already some like 2-star ratings of it that I was like, oh, I looked at it. Oh, what is Sebastian York narrating? That one?
Is he?
He's another narrator I really like. We can share our next book, which I'm really excited for.
So it's going to be a rockstar romance. It's a spin-off to a book that we both love.
So that's why we're excited.
Yeah. we're gonna read The Choice by Ashley Jade.
Which is book 1 to a duet. I didn't know the Mulan one was 3 books though.
Yeah, it's a trilogy.
Yeah. But we are also excited because Ashley Jade's is only 370 pages. It is not as big as the words or what book 2 is going to be. So
the only thing is that book 2 is going to be the longest. I think she said it was longer than the first 2 combined.
Like she literally said it was going to be 1,000 pages.
Yeah, so that's something to look forward to.
But it's weird that, oh, okay, good. I've heard good things about it, so I'm very excited. It's odd though to have like a shorter book 1 and then book 2 that is like 3 times the length.
I think she purposely did it because she wanted the ending of book 1 to match with the ending of the words. Like that plot twist or spoiler thing that happened.
With the plot twist with who?
With this new hero and the girl he was sleeping with.
Oh, okay, yes. I don't know. I don't really consider that a plot twist, but I guess it would be. I thought you meant about the heroine that came in, the other girl that came in that could possibly be with his friend. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
The girl that came to live with him?
The younger one?
I would say that's a plot twist, right? And who she was.
Oh, yes. But that doesn't really have anything to do with this new couple.
No, but I want their book.
But she said that they're not going to have a book.
Yeah. Oh, yes. I've stopped watching beauty YouTube. But I'm really excited for The Choices. I feel like most people I know loved the words, so this one's gonna be good. And it's dead fiance's brother. Were they engaged?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, that's true. This is another type of trope.
So yeah.
Yeah, we do that. We do that a lot for this book club.
Even like what December was angsty with Kennedy Ryan.
Yes.
We don't need just like straight up sweet romances ever.
Have we never? Let me see.
I think so. Because we read Honey Trap.
Oh. Let's see. Like no rom-coms. Well, actually we did. The Christmas one.
Well, none of us liked it, so
yeah.
Or we did The Company of Fiends. We did Guild. Does It Hurt? I forgot we read Does It Hurt together. The March. We haven't done a historical in a long time. Dragon, 5 Rounds, Fantasy, Hooked. We only pick nice light ones for Christmas. That's it.
Yeah, that's true. Although Accidentally Engaged by Farrah Heron. We didn't love that one either.
And that was back in 2021.
Yeah. Dang.
So,
whoops.
Oh my God, how long have we been doing our book club?
A long time.
We've been doing this since 2019.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
What?
It's been 177 weeks since the very first post. Wow. September 2019. Wow. So we're coming up on the 4-year anniversary, right? Oh, Jesus.
It's okay. I don't like you anymore anyways, according to Instagram.
Yeah, we're not friends anymore.
That's so bizarre. First, we don't do that anymore. And then it's like, oh no, I just really hate Lacey. So okay. Oh, okay. I won't show that in case that is a spoiler of what someone just said. But we will go ahead and wrap things up because it's 10:05 now here. So
what's your favorite Kennedy Ryan book?
The Kingmaker duology duet.
I love that duet too. But I love Blockshot too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. She has so many good books, though. I think I give like every book 5 stars.
I know. And Real was amazing too.
Yeah. Before I Let Go was amazing. Everything's amazing that she writes. Oh, and her audio comes out in February.
Oh, right? The new one. The Audible
exclusive.
Yeah.
Audible original. Isn't that what it's called?
I think so.
Yeah. I'm excited for that. Okay, well, thank you everybody for joining the chat. I'm glad a lot of you loved it still. I'm excited to try out more from that author to see what she's doing now.
Most likely the novella.
Yes. Yes, this is also true. And to get to the point a little quicker. But
yes.
Check out our Instagram for when our next date is. We'll announce that next week probably. So yeah. All right, we will see everybody later. Bye.
Thank you guys. Bye.